Hey y'all, I should have put on some earrings. I just realized I don't have on any earrings. We'll get that at the end, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm gonna do my makeup and throw my little wig on. I'm gonna take some pictures and all that kind of stuff. So I just figured out I wanted to do a good get ready with me, and so I already used my Elf hydrating facial primer. So I already did that. That was the only thing that I did so far. So if you see me looking over here, it's because my mirror, my mirror is over here, and that's what I'm going to use instead of the viewfinder for the camera. Now, I just recently started using this new um what I do with it? This new and I'm looking at TV at the same time. So I just recently started using this orange corrector. What is it called? It is the NYX Total Control Pro. Telling people products. I gotta put my glasses on so I can see. So it is the NYX Total Control Pro something hue shifter corrector, and I got it in the orange tint because they say if you are brown skin, then you should get the orange tint to try to, cover up the dark circles. And my circles are not that bad. I mean, they're noticeable to me, and I guess that's why they bother me because um I mean, they don't bother me, but I do kind of wish that they weren't there. So I've already laid my edges because I am going to put my wig on, and it don't look like my edges laid down the way I really wanted them to. I don't know. I couldn't find my little edge booster. I have an edge booster that works um pretty well, but I couldn't find it. So I just have to use some gel. I think I should have shook that up because it looks like the product has settled. And I didn't bring any. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a paper towel. I might as well get my earrings while I'm up. Okay, we're gonna do that part again because I think I should have shaken it because it looks like whatever that is, kind of settled. That's what on these earrings. So I wanted to tell you guys one thing. Um, I'm going to be doing lives and stuff over on Discord. So I did set up the Discord. It is the same name, River Water. Oh yeah, that's it because that's the color. If you are already on Discord, ooh, this stuff is running. Catch it, catch it. If you already on Discord, look me up because that's where I'm going to be doing my lives because um, YouTube is punishing me right now. I can't do any lives for a video that I did 2 years ago. So That's why I haven't been doing any lives, if you've noticed, because I can't go live. Okay. I'm still going to go in with the concealer. Now, I like to do my eyebrows um before. I can't believe how much makeup I have acquired and don't even use half this stuff. But oh, I'm making all kind of noise, y'all. Is this my eyebrow pencil? No, that's the eyelash glue stuff. Where is my eyebrow pencil? My eyebrow figure. Oh, here it is. I like to do my eyebrows um before I put on my foundation and concealer and all that stuff. So let me tell you guys what's been going on. So last Friday, I told you guys that the doctor had put me on a new blood pressure medication, and the first day I took it, I didn't feel well. But I know how blood pressure medicines are. You normally don't feel good. You know, they have really horrible side effects. I already know that because, okay, I'm not liking that, but we gonna work with it. I already know that because, I've been taking blood pressure medications for a while. I think that's a little bit better. And, I was expecting not to feel well. I really was, which, is bad. But I was expecting not to feel well because that's normally what happens. Okay, this is how I do mine. I put the concealer on. I don't, you know, this is going to be a light beat. This is not, like I'm not contouring and all that stuff. I'm just trying to, put some on to so when I take my pictures I look cute. Um so I was expecting not to feel well. But I wasn't expecting like what happened. So um Friday I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling tired. I was feeling nauseated. And I started having heart palpitations. Now, I do have heart palpitations, but not this strong. And my heart has been checked on numerous occasions because I do have heart palpitations. I mean, I did have a cardiologist at one point who, was checking my heart and stuff. But, they didn't find anything, which is good. Did I tell you what I was using? This is the. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I can't see none of this shit. This is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser. Who is this by? In the color 144 Caramel. I think this is by Maybelline. I don't know, child. I ain't got his name on it. I think this is Maybelline though. And I'm using the L'Oreal True Match powder and foundation in the number Classic Tan N7. Both of these. And I like to set the Um, I like to set the concealer with just a little bit of powder. If you hear kids, my husband's very small cousins are here. So I set it with just a teeny bit of powder. Now I'm going to put on the eyeshadow with, and it's going to be very light. I'm not going to use a whole lot of eyeshadow because I ain't going nowhere. So that's going to do a little bit. And this is the Hard Candy palette. And I think I got this from show y'all, not the mirror. I think I got this from Walmart. I ain't spending a whole bunch of money on no eyeshadow palettes. Like nobody would ever get $50 from me for no eyeshadow. That ain't happening. I don't care who it is. Okay? I ain't trying to be that cute. You know, I do want to go to the MAC counter one time and let them do my makeup for like a special occasion or something. Because I think we're supposed to renew our vows at 10 years, and this year will be 8. So in 2 years, we're going to renew our vow. Okay, so Saturday, I woke up. I was super tired. I said, oh, okay, well, that's the medicine. I took it again Saturday, so this is the second dose. I took it again Saturday morning. And Saturday evening, I started having really bad heart palpitations, like very strong, like noticeably strong heart palpitations, and a metallic, a very nasty metallic taste in my mouth. And then I checked my blood pressure. It was high. My blood pressure was super high. And my heart was racing. Like my pulse was much higher than it normally is, because I normally have a very low, kind of, not super low, but a low resting heart rate. And I do have a blood pressure machine. So I was, I checked. That was how I knew that it was high. It was too high. And my blood pressure was high. And then my cheeks got like super red, and it felt like I was running a fever. I mean, they were hot to the touch, because I told asked my husband to touch him and see if he felt it, because I could feel it. And when I looked in the mirror, like I could clearly see that, something, I just didn't look right. I looked weird. So I told my husband, I'm gonna call the advice nurse and, see what they think. Because between that time, I had taken my blood pressure 3 times to, see where I was, and to get an average. This is the foundation that I'm putting on. I don't like to use a whole lot of foundation. That's just me. I don't, I like my makeup to be very light. So I don't use a whole lot of foundation. And this looks light for me, but it's gonna dry. What they say it do? Oxidize. Uh, so I called the advice nurse and told her what the blood pressure readings were and how I was feeling. And she was like, "Yeah, we think you should come in." So we got up. We don't live too far from the hospital. And my husband, took me to the hospital. And I hate the fact that, now your family members cannot go in to the hospital with you. You're basically on your own. And I hate that because I don't care what nobody say. You should always have someone in the hospital advocating for you and watching, like what is going on. So my husband left and came back home because I figured, okay, it's going to be a while. I know that they're going to check everything. And that's what you want them to do when you go into the hospital. So when I first got there, make sure you bring your, foundation down a little bit so your neck and your face matches. So when I got to when I got in the back, they took me in the back right away. So I'm gonna use a little bit of powder and set the foundation. So as soon as I got there, um, they knew that I was coming. My name, I guess, was in the system. And as soon as I got there, the nurse was like, "Okay, we're gonna start a clock on her. We have to start a 10-minute clock on her because I have had a small stroke in the past." So they automatically went into stroke protocol, which made me nervous because, they had, when I've came in for high blood pressure or whatever before, they never instituted the stroke protocol, and I just got scared. I really did. You're there by yourself. It's overwhelming. It really is, especially when you're used to your husband being with you and being by your side, and they're calling stroke protocol into action. I got nervous. And, when you're nervous, of course, your blood pressure will go up. And I, then you go into talking to yourself. Okay, Lashana, you're gonna have to bring your blood pressure down. You're gonna have to calm down. Stop listening to what the nurses are saying. I'm putting on some eyeliner. Stop listening basically to what they're saying and go within so you can calm down. So I did. I was able to, at least calm myself down, blood pressure did come down without. Did they give? No, they didn't give me anything else. My blood pressure did come down on its own. They didn't have to give me any more medication. So they did a couple of blood tests. That was one of the reasons why I was there for so long, because they, did your blood count, your iron, potassium, calcium. They ran the gamut. They checked my blood sugar, and they do this test to see if you have had a heart attack. There is a enzyme that will show up in your blood to show if you have even had a very mild heart attack. Those enzymes will be elevated. None of my enzymes were elevated. I hadn't had a heart attack. I hadn't had a stroke or anything. I had an allergic reaction to the blood pressure medicine. So, of course, they took me off of the medicine. Where we at? 21 minutes. They took me off of the blood pressure medicine, and um, do I want to do my lashes now? Yeah. They took me off the blood pressure medicine because it's only going to take me like 2 seconds to throw that wig on. They took me off the blood pressure medicine. No, she's like, if she say that's like I should have added a trap beat to that. They took me off the blood pressure medicine. Da, da, da. They took me off the blood pressure medicine. Da, da. Okay. I don't have a trap beat. Um and tried to give me something else. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna go home and drink me some. I'm gonna do them home remedies. Drink me some garlic water with some lemon in it. Babe, that's what I forgot to get. Some honey. Some organic honey. And some honey. And we gonna go from there. I'm not gonna be taking all that. Did I just break this eyelash? Jesus. I'm not gonna. Is this the right eyelash? Yeah. I'm not gonna be taking all that mess because um, all of these. What they say you supposed to look down? All of these. Now, see, I'm not gonna be like these other people and cut that out. Well, for one, I can't. I just dropped the whole. I hope this. Oh Lord, I think it got a dog hair on it. By the time I get the thing on here, the eyelash glue gonna be done dried. Um, all of these medicines have side effects, and I just don't want to take anything else new right now. Um, I am already on the blood pressure medicine, and this was going to be one that was added to the regimen because the doctors say most people who have high blood pressure do take more than one medicine. But they may not be like me because I'm like really sensitive to a lot of stuff. Let's get the other one on before my eyes start watering because I do want to keep them on. At least be able to take one decent picture. What? Lord, I didn't open up the wrong thing. Um, so right now I'm just taking the one that I was already taking before, and my blood pressure has been decent. Well, for one, I'm really, really watching my diet. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm resting, not allowing any stress in my life. Okay. You going, sweetie? Mm-hmm. Okay, love you. Not allowing any undue stress in my life. Like, of course, you can't get rid of stress 100%, but I'm really trying to be careful when it comes to stress. Um, I went through my social media and deleted a lot of. Am I doing this right? Um, Deleted a lot of the nonsense channels that I have been watching, because there's no reason for me to watch other people argue and fight if that doesn't go on in my real life. Why would I even? Oh Lord, this one ain't sticking. Why would I even want to, watch it? Why would I want to participate? Why would I even think that that kind of stuff is funny if it doesn't go on in my life? And it doesn't. Me and my husband don't argue, we don't fight. That kind of stuff don't go on in my household. I don't allow it. I don't allow that type of negativity around me. So why would I want to watch it? So, I have changed my diet drastically. No, I'm limiting my meat. I'm not saying that I'm 100% vegan, but I am going to limit the meat that I eat and the carbs and bread and all that kind of stuff. I'm just being real careful with my diet. I'm eating a lot of. Okay, something is in my damn eye, and I gotta catch it before it starts. Um, I have to, really watch my diet because I don't want anything else. I don't want any more um, medical conditions. Like, I don't want to be diabetic. I don't want to have to worry about diabetes and nothing else. My A1C is perfect. They did check my A1C. It is perfect. It is 5.6. And I'm so happy about that. My thyroid is having issues, but it is what it is when it comes to the thyroid. My thyroid just don't want to act right, and I'm tired of arguing with her. So, um, it is what it is. Girl, do your thing. I'm not gonna be stressing out over my thyroid when I know my thyroid ain't gonna act right. She a bitch. So that's that. Now, let me tell y'all, I'm putting this headband on because I'm about to do my little wig. Let me tell y'all what happened after I was released from the emergency room. So, I my health insurance is Kaiser, and now, and I'm in California, so we can't. Here in California, they don't let nobody come into the hospital with you, and all that kind of stuff. So my husband had went home um, after he dropped me off. So when I got released from the hospital, they said, "Oh, you need to go to the pharmacy in the front, the nurse took me, to the pharmacy area to pick up the new prescription that the doctor was giving me. So I was gonna pick it up and, see what it was. That don't mean I was gonna take it. But I was gonna pick it up. I ain't putting on no um wig cap today because I ain't gonna have it on for long. That doesn't mean that I was gonna take the medicine, but I wanted to pick it up and see, what it was that he was giving me. So she took me out to the lobby area where the after hours pharmacy is. So I was sitting there waiting, and then the security guard came over and said, "Oh, they said that yours is not going to be ready until 9 o'clock in the morning. They don't have it." And it was 6 a.m. So I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to just call my husband, come pick me up. So can I just wait here until he comes?" Which was inside the lobby. And there was no one there but the two security guards. And the security guard told me, "No, you have to go outside." Now, mind you, it's cold out there because it's 6 a.m. in the morning. And I was the only person in the lobby. I said, "I can't sit here until my husband comes to pick me up." And the security guard was like, "No, because of COVID, we can't have anyone in the lobby." So I got upset, but I left. And because it was a whole bunch of benches outside, but they were outside. Six, maybe by then it was maybe 6:10 in the morning. It was cold. So I went on out there because I was thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna get in contact with my husband, and it shouldn't take him that long to pick me up. My husband's phone. My husband just got this new phone, and his phone has been acting up. But you know how men are. You can't tell them anything. I had told him when the phone first started acting up, "Babe, you need to take that phone back and get a replacement or whatever." You think he took that phone back? Hell no. So, guess who was stranded? Me. Guess who was out in the cold for 30 minutes? Me. Guess who was upset? You guessed it. Me. So, when my husband, I don't know. These crisscross scarves are irritating to me because I don't know how to make them do crisscross applesauce or whatever it is they're supposed to do. I didn't bring a comb over here. Um, so I was mad, like mad, when he got here. Well, when he got there to pick me up, I was upset. And I didn't tell him right away, what had happened. He just assumed that I was mad at him. But I wasn't mad at him. I was mad at what happened. So when we got home and I told him what happened, he was like, "That was stupid. So I said, "Well, I'm gonna wait until the next day and I'm gonna call Kaiser and ask them, is that their policy?" I played it up. I was like, "I'm 56 years old and I got arthritis and I just got off the emergency room table and this woman put me outside." I really did. But I really was upset though. And the security supervisor said no, they have a complete room where they could have taken you and you could have sat there by yourself. He was like, "Was it anybody else there?" It's like, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't nobody else, getting discharged. Wasn't nobody out there because even when I went outside to wait on the bench for my husband, no one else came out there. So he was like, yeah, they have a whole room that they could have put you in, and you could have been by yourself. You could, been social distance. He said, yeah, they don't want anybody in the lobby, but because of, the weather and all of that kind of stuff, they had a room that they could have put you in. I said, well, they didn't do that. I mean, it was so rude. And it was us. It was. And I think that's what made me so mad, because I'm feeling like, okay, now I'm starting to see how senior citizens are disrespected. Because I'm 56, I'm considered a senior now. Now I'm really starting to see, because it's affecting me, how older people are disrespected. I was so upset. Like, so upset that that had happened. So he said, of course, okay, well, we'll deal with it, and I'll talk to, find out who was on duty at, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I will make sure that, that never happens again. But see, had I not feeling well, I would have been like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm not leaving. I ain't going nowhere. How long is this video? This video, 38 minutes. Y'all better watch this video too. So that's it. This is the look. This is my little love me. Can you get out the way, mirror? You didn't serve your purpose, sweetheart. Love me hair. Um, a little weird. And this is a light. The kids is upset. They just are crying. Okay, I gotta go because I don't feel like hearing them kids crying. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. I'm feeling much better. Much, much better. Okay. My blood pressure is going down, but I'm taking it slow. I'm not doing too much. Okay. So I will talk to you later. Bye.